Hello, very warm welcome. Here we go, Max debate time. We see it all weekend. Every single driver was guilty of going wide at turn 9. No one says anything. Verline improves on his qualifying lap by going wide. Turn 19, no one says out. It's inconsistency by the stewards. Max has done a terrific race, 16th to 3rd, and he gets penalised. And the funny thing is, Raikkonen slowed down that much after Verstappen passed him that it was only 0.9 seconds. So if Kimi slowed down another second, Max would have got a podium anyway. That would have been funny. It's the same steward as Mexico who was in there. Gary Connolly, is it? Something like that. Something Connolly. For me, he deserved the one at Mexico because he didn't even attempt to make the corner, and he did gain a massive advantage. But this one, no, it's a scandal. Niki Lauda called it the worst decision in F1 history. Mark Webber said it was shit live on TV. It's a scandal. How can anyone say that Max deserved a penalty? Yes, he went 4 wheels off, but every single driver has been guilty of it at turn 19, and that is including Max. Every single driver, Lewis, Vettel, Ricciardo, Bottas, all going wide at turn 19 all weekend, in the practice, in the qualifying, in the race. No one says out. Same at turn 8, turn 9, and nothing's done. It's no coincidence that an ex-Ferrari Finnish driver in Mika Salo, oh what a surprise, Max gets a penalty to promote another Finnish Ferrari driver. And it's no coincidence that the FIA have now got the name of Ferrari, I had to think there, Ferrari International Assistance. And Montoya used to call them FIA Ferrari based. It's a scandal, it's a bullshit decision. He should have never been given a penalty in my opinion. It's all wrong, all wrong. People say he should get a penalty because he gained an advantage. 4 wheels off the track, he gained an advantage. I disagree. I've been looking on social media, looking at some videos. Everyone's got a different opinion, and this is why we love it. But you heard the fans. The fans are going crazy. Last lap of the race, is Max going to make it? Do we want Max just to stay behind Raikkonen? Oh, take 4th, Max, because you might get a penalty if you actually try and overtake someone. They said they were going to be more lenient this year and not give as many penalties out. Well done FIA and stewards. Round of applause, because that's worked out well, hasn't it? Inconsistent wankers. I'm sorry for swearing. Well, I'm not actually, because they are inconsistent wankers. Brainless. As a fan, I want to see wheel-to-wheel action, and they're punishing people for overtaking. I mean, what is the difference? Someone tell me. And you've got to leave your comments on this video. Please, get your thoughts in. What do you think? Did he deserve the penalty or did he not? In my opinion, absolutely not. It's a scandal. Think about it. Bottas, Raikkonen and Vettel all started at the front. Max is there at the end of the race, even though he started 16th. He's a world-class driver. He will be a future world champion and he will win many more races. But he seems to be getting punished very much. Like, Max said they're what was his words? Killing the sport. His dad went on a massive Twitter rant saying, shame on you, FIA, or some bullshit decision. Well, it was a bullshit decision. Niki Lauda, never one to not speak the truth, always speaks the truth. He said it was the worst decision he's ever seen, and you've got to agree with him. He went 5 centimetres off the track, last lap of the race. Raikkonen's saving fuel. He's going dead slow. Max goes for it, and he gets punished. It's dumb. Absolutely dumb. And where are we going next? Mexico. We seen Max get punished last year. Hamilton went across, didn't get punished. So again, it's inconsistency. You give Max a penalty at Mexico, but you don't give Lewis one. Why is that? Same manoeuvre, no punishment. I mean, how many times did we see it? We saw Bottas on Max. He goes completely off the track, keeps his position. Bottas doesn't get a penalty, but Max does. It's dumb. Vettel ran wide, and Vettel ran wide at turn 1 on the first lap, I believe, and no penalty for Vettel, but a penalty for Max. Why? It's inconsistent wankers. I'm not sure of his name. I think it is Gary Connolly. He should never be a steward again. Simple as that. Never allow him to steward a race again. And same with Mika Salo. These ex-drivers should not be stewarding, because say they drove for Ferrari, they could favour Ferrari in a decision. You've got to have neutral people in the steward's room. Otherwise, what's the point? It's disgraceful. But Mexico preview will be coming out hopefully tomorrow. I did record it today. The gameplay, I just need to get it done, but I wanted to get this Max video out. In my opinion, it was the wrong decision to penalise him. It's a scandal. You've got to leave your comments. I want to know what you think. Don't just watch and hear my opinions. Please do comment. I will always reply. I want to know what you think. Was it a penalty? Was it not? It was never a penalty in my opinion. Never in a month of Sundays. And there's not much more to say. It's wrong. It's inconsistent. Every single 20 drivers was running wide turn 19 and turn 8 or turn 9. Forgive me, I don't know the corner. It was one in the middle of the lap and then turn 19. All 20 drivers ran wide at least once in practice, at least once in qualifying, at least once in a race. They don't punish him, but they punish Max. It's unbelievable. Christian Horner was pretty angry. Niki Lauda's been angry. Mark Webber's been angry. I'm angry. I could have gone very ranty and very sweary, but I've kept my cool. It's a wrong decision. FIA should be ashamed of themselves. Ferrari International Assistance. If you're Dutch, you've got to be fuming, because it's basically a mega drive. We all know there's a bit of banter flying around that Max wins the driver of the day. Max could retire on lap 1 and still get driver of the day, but all banter aside, I gave Carlos Sainz my driver of the day, because you expect it from Max. He's a world-class driver. Carlos Sainz is doing his debut for a new team, nearly got the best result, nearly matched Renault's best result. One place of getting the best result for Renault. Max is expected to do that. Lewis is expected to do that. But it was a mega drive, 16th to 3rd. Even though it's 4th officially, it's bullshit. It's a wrong decision. It's scandalous. And I'm not surprised people are kicking off, because as fans, we want to see wheel-to-wheel action. Oh, we're going to be lenient this year. We're going to be lenient on the penalties. But they don't. They punish him. And what does it say? The crowd was absolutely loving it. And then it's the quickest decision I've ever seen. It came up on the screen. Max and Kimi investigated. Max gaining an advantage. And then, literally, we were going round on the cool-down lap. Get to taking your helmet off, having a drink of water in the cool-down room. Max is in there, and someone comes in and say, "Oh, Max, you've got a penalty." It's basically Mexico all over again. Even though I think he probably deserved that one at Mexico, but this one, definitely not. And then Raikkonen on the podium. Worst decision in I won't say worst decision in F1 history. The worst decision in F1 history is bringing the Halo device in, and that wank qualifying system that we had. But it's up there with one of the worst decisions. Thanks for watching. We're coming up to 10 minutes. Leave your comments. I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, but I want your comments this time. I will always reply. Even if you think it was the right decision, leave it. I think it's the wrong decision. I've gave my opinion. Yeah. Bullshit. FIA should be ashamed of themselves. As F1 fans, we want to see racing, and it gets punished. Adios. See you next time. For the preview tomorrow.